Hey everybody, welcome to our What's Next series. Today we are talking about what to do next after you have mastered your Crougar or your leg over. Just as a reminder, it looks like this. So you're gonna be jumping with your arm underneath your leg and then side swinging out to exit. So if you've mastered that, wondering what to do next, this video is for you. All right, y'all, so before we get started with ways to make a Crougar more challenging, I just wanna say one quick thing. Please make sure that you have either mastered or are at least working on getting your Crougar to both sides. You want to be able to do it on your right leg and your left leg just as easily because this is a foundational skill. So if you can do it on both sides, you're just setting yourself up for more success later down the line, okay? So we are gonna get into our first way to actually make that skill more difficult, and that is changing the exit. The typical exit from a Crougar is just a regular side swing. What we're gonna do now is make that exit a crisscross, okay? So that would look like this. Do our Crougar, and then we cross out of it. The most important thing to remember with this is that the arm that's underneath your leg is gonna end up being the one that is on the bottom for your cross. So if I jump my Crougar here, my right arm's on the bottom, that right arm is the one that crosses underneath. So it just slides from my leg to that cross, all right? The second thing to remember is make sure that your rope has cleared your head before you really start going into the cross, okay? So the same timing that you would use to go into your side swing, that's the timing that you would use to go into your cross, okay? So one more time, Crougar to a cross looks like this, and I hope you have fun trying to change up that exit. The second way that we can spice up our Crougar and make it a little bit more difficult is to do a double under entry. So it would look something like this. So that's a side swing double under entry into the Crougar. The prerequisite to that is to be able to do just a regular side swing open double under. That would look like this. And you can see that that double under happens, it's a double under, right? Because it's really just two revolutions of the rope in the air. The first one is the side swing, the second one is the jump, okay? So make sure that you've mastered that, and then what you would do is just replace the jump with your Crougar. So the two revolutions of our double now would be a side swing and a Crougar. Again, all in the air, making it technically a double under, all right? So one more time, it looks like this. And then you can side swing out of that, you can cross out of that. It's a great way to spice up your combos, so I definitely recommend giving it a try. The third thing that we can do with our Crougars is to try them backwards. Now, this one's a little bit weird. Watch it first, and then we'll go through it. Looks like this. Okay, and now if you were watching really closely, you might have seen that the entry to that is a little bit different. So we're actually, yes, we're entering backwards, but we're also entering the position with a side swing. So slowly, it looks something like this. The rope comes up and it swings sideways into that Crougar position. One more time. It's in front, it comes up, swings sideways into that Crougar position, okay? So we're showing the position, the rope is still moving backwards, and then we are jumping out of the position, okay? So it's almost like a Crougar in reverse. It is a Crougar in reverse, actually. So again, we are jumping backwards, the rope comes up, swings into it, we jump right out of that Crougar. Try it slowly, and then slowly but surely it will become easier, and you can do it fast and make it look really great in combos. All right, our last way to spice up our Crougar, make it more challenging, is to do an inverse Crougar, okay? This one is, again, kind of tricky, but it's fun. It looks like this. So for this one, first you kind of want to practice the position. So I would even recommend dropping your rope on the ground. What's going to happen is that you're going to cross one leg over your body like this. Your shoulders are still facing forward, but you're like a pretzel, all right? Now, your arms, they stay open, okay? And then as you jump, that arm just kind of goes underneath the outside of that knee that's crossing over, okay? So one more time, we cross our leg over, arms come around in an open jump, we hit that knee, and we're reaching and kind of crossing our wrist underneath the outside of that knee. That's our fun position. Now, let's try it with a rope, okay? So you start here, you get to that position, and see if you can hit that with your arm and your legs. Once you can do that, then it's time to add the jump, okay? So what happens as that rope comes around, you jump it, okay? Now notice, you've got to be reaching big enough to where this foot that's on the ground can actually get over the rope and fit through that loop. So that's super important. Now, let's talk about coming out of it. It's gonna be a side swing out, so watch it one more time real quick. Okay, so you can see my right leg crossed over. I'm gonna side swing out to my right, but if you watch my foot, I actually have to move my foot kind of with the side swing to let it off my foot, okay? Here's what I mean. If I jump it, okay, and then just try to side swing and I don't do anything with this foot, it's gonna get caught every single time, okay? But if I actually move my foot with the rope, allowing it to come off, it should come off seamlessly, okay? So it looks like this one more time. We jump, we side swing, and we actually move our foot to let the rope off of it, and then we have exited, okay? One more time, the whole skill together looks like this. We jump, we swing out, and that is your inverse Crougar. I hope you enjoyed watching all those variations of a Crougar. Now it is time to grab your rope, get outside, and make it happen, y'all. Practice, practice. We can't wait to see your videos. As always, please don't forget, subscribe, check out the links below. We got lots of great stuff in there for you, and we will see you next time.